right. We are not live due to community guideline strikes, but there is some interesting activity been going on overhead all day, and that's some drooping mammatus right there, or I don't know what you call that. There might be a new cloud formation for all I know, but I wanted to get you guys, sunset in here. The ones that have followed me over to Technopathic Technomage channel. I'm probably gonna sit down tonight, and I made a new proton mail for Zorstar, and it's Zorstar at proton mail. So if y'all want to contact me there, I will be publishing this to Deep State and uploading it to Rumble. I can't upload to BitChute, and I can't get Restream to work. And old Bleak Narratives there helped me. He was quick on the thinking, and then I had him look at the down detector while I was talking to him on the phone, because I was in thought mode, so he was operating the machinery. He found out that there was down. It was down. People reported it down, but the company wasn't reporting it down. And then everybody's been getting some really strange, now not the normal interference in our uploading, our telecommunications, basic telecommunications, right? So you're getting all these interference things going on with, it sounds like somebody's tapping in, or something is tapping in. I would highly note that and highlight something rather than someone is tapping in, okay? And I'll just leave that right there for you guys to figure out. But that's going on right over the lake. Lake's right over there, and I assume it's reacting to the. Boy, it's fucking beautiful out here right now. I mean, it's so nice. After the sun went down, it was pretty hot. It was pretty hot today, and several days before that, it had been raining, and it was cold. It was fucking cold, and it had never been that cold here in my neck of the woods this late in the game, in the year. So it was not lawn mowing weather, but the yard guy came yesterday. It was nice yesterday. Still wet everywhere, but he managed to mow old boy's Guestin's yard here, which is nice, because I go over there where they used to have the dogs go poop, and you have to pay real super extra here to bring an animal, but there ain't no poop over there, but there is the exhaust from the road, so it ain't the cleanest, it ain't the super badass place to ground like my house, but considering it's in town and everything. But this, I tried to ground on this yesterday, because I had to ground. My feet are like bubbling up, like blistering up and shit, and filling up. They're not swelling up like they were, but they're fucking like getting blisters. I don't know what the fuck's going on with me, man. It has to do with my back. They gave me those steroid shots, and now I really can't feel too much pain in that area as much as I can feel it when it clicks, and it clicks, like when I kind of move around and it just clicks. I'm like, what the fuck's that? It feels like something snapped, and it just freaks me the fuck out, dude. I've had friends in wheelchairs, and I've had to take care of people in wheelchairs, and dude, it's so demeaning when you lose the fucking your legs, dude. Fuck that, dude. I am like, old boy, my my girlfriend Emily, and when I got out of high school, she was still in high school, and as Brian, my buddy, works at Walmart here, one of his friends, and then I met him and then I started dating his sister like the day after. So anyway, but he blew his head off because he had been in a car accident and had killed his best friend Warlock. Now Warlock was the other wizard in the quadrant here. He was more chaotic than I am, and if he would have lived, then um, he would have had, I think he would have had this, the southeast section. Mine is the northwest, pretty much of this area. But yeah, he was the other. He had a perfect triangle on his lines on his hands, denoting that he was a magic user. And he was, although they were more into heavy metal and drugs than I was, and I was pretty into it, everything, I was more like a punk. I was more like the punk fucking metal magic user, right? The pre-goth. We're talking pre-goth. We're talking pre-goth, right? We're talking pre-goth. Shit here. We're talking 1993, right? 93 to 96. I graduated in 96. And then from 90 to 96, I pretty much looked like this. That would have been a pentacle, right side up pentacle, and instead of a Stargate. And anyway, had a mullet back then, like I grow my hair out long. But so I just want to get the sunset here. Alan from Aura Channel's supposed to call me. He's been supposed to call me for a week now. I don't know what the dude's problem is. He hasn't told me that, to piss off or anything. And he keeps telling me he's going to call me. I'm like, dude, you got time to make a fucking video. You got time to fucking call my ass. And his last video was he's supporting his sister losing viewers on shit. I'm like, dude, my 2 channels just went down. And these other motherfuckers like Son of Perdition have come out the woodwork and come back. And Munder died. They took out my editor. I'm like, dude, there's shit going on I need to talk to you about, man. I got fucking Bleak Narratives up there, fixing to lose his house, and I'm fucking homeless, right? And so I need to know if your Crystal Mountain thing there, Alan, is got some bunker beds, right? Because me and I've got Bleak Narratives pretty much going to be my new editor. To take Stranger's place, because I don't think Stranger's going to be able to do it anymore, and I really don't want him worried about the news anymore. I want him to be comfortable and around his grandkids. So Bleak Narratives is going to step in for a Stranger, and him having a lot of law background and stuff like that. I'm just going to leave it at that, to refer to the short that I did a few hours ago about we rolled some things out concerning things I found out from Alan, actually from American Underground Resistance Army, about YouTube's algorithm, and I'll leave it at that. And you guys can figure that out going back, okay? So we are going to, all your algorithms are going to be ours. And pretty much we're not going to use them. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say right now. So that's turning into a nice little visual there. Sun's going down. Got a happy trail above the sunset there. Dude, guys, I'm sorry I can't go live, but I haven't figured out what's going on with Restream yet. And I don't have StreamYard set up, and it would take me all night to hook up my stuff to StreamYard, because they charge for streaming to more than one platform, and Restream gives you, 11 shit. And I got to get my Linktree organized. Right now I'm dumping into Deep State Watchdogs, everything, all the news, and then I'm publishing my videos to Rumble, I was going to do it to BitChute, but it looks like I'll have to manually upload to Rumble until I can get on there and look, see if I can connect my my Technopathic Technomage to Rumble, because we're going to be there for a week. I mean, y'all are going to y'all don't know to follow my comms links there and sub to those 3 channels, and everybody's going to be out, and most everybody's going to be in the dark unless they're following my deep state watchdogs. And then I'm publishing from deep state some things from YouTube. I'm publishing from deep state to locals, to Getter, to Cloud Hub. Of course, I got Mr. Mission Control is a new Twitter, and I've got my Deep State Watchdogs Twitter, and then I've got 2 Technopathic Technomage Twitters, which I can't access unless I've got my computer. I don't know what I did with those passwords. They're in my Google fucking save. So I'm on so many things I rely on save passwords and stuff like that. And good faith that no one would dare do dastardly hacking to me, because I don't have no hate for nobody, and I sure as hell hope that people are behind us and the movement for basic truth and justice, and not only the American way, but humanity, real humanity, not this Davos fucking transhumanism shit. I mean, because we can, the real ones here, we can take technology, pick it up, and manipulate it without even knowing how to operate the shit. You know what I mean? So, I mean, technology or no technology, dude. We could use a rock or we could use a cell phone. You know what I mean? It don't matter to us, people like us. It really doesn't. It might have a it's not so in the 3D, but we can access more. We can access more frequency bandwidths with a quartz crystal, with a couple rocks, some shunganite, and some orgonite and stuff than we can with this cell phone. Yeah, and that's what they're finding out. They're having all these conferences on, the APEC and this other one I just published. There's so many new guys that I've found that are pretty new, that weren't in the circles back in 2009 that we all were in, trying to do pretty much the same damn thing, and then there's those websites from back then that these guys don't know about, like overunity.com. David Pukta, his work it kind of overlaps into these guys' stuff, because Jeremiah knows about them, and I got to call him. I got to call Bleak Narratives, and I'm waiting for Alan to call me. We're organizing the gathering right now. We're just in communication mode. That could accelerate really fast. So, I do hope y'all are paying attention very closely. When you start feeling edgy or afraid, look within and say that's what they're trying to get us to do. They're trying to get us to follow the narrative, and I report stuff. Like you're not seeing a lot of Ukraine or any of this virus or any COVID stuff much on my deep state. Well, I mean, the lethal injections and stuff like that, yeah, still going on. Now we got the money pots, and then we've got this Chinese intercept from them that could be fraudulent, but I doubt it. And then we've got the new continuity of government papers, and each state has their own updated continuity of government list of things there. So some of them are published, some of them aren't. They'll probably be published by the first of the month, I assume. At all the states, continuity of government. Now, I could be wrong. They might all be out there now, but when I looked, I only found like Wisconsin's and then the main one there. And so I don't know for certain if they've all been published or not. So we'll have to wait a few days on that, and then search it again on RefSeek. And then I found another. I remembered about another search engine, Scholar, that you can search on. That's pretty good. So I got 15 minutes here. If I go any further, it's going to be a bitch to upload. So just one last look at the sunset and that drooping mammatus or whatever. This area has been like active, cloudy all day for some weird reason, and that spin of that system is up into Missouri, I believe. I haven't looked at windy since this morning when I seen it look like it might rain, and then there are a lot of glow sticks in town. Vehicles, at least glow stick vehicles. It could be their wives running around, but I think that the Navy boys, retired Navy guys, Air Force, I believe the Army and the Marines guys are know about it too now. They're all coming to the Ozarks, buying houses and pretty much moving here. So y'all know when that happens, shit's about to get real. As far as environmentally and conflict-wise, and I think what's stopping this World War III from kicking off into this Ukraine-Russia thing from kicking off into World War III conflict is that every time we go out, every time we move our soldiers out on the field to like train and stuff, the Mother Nature has something to say about it, and they're all stunned, looking up, and they have to ask each other, are we really wanting to start fighting each other when we're gonna have to fucking deal with this later, So I want you all to think about that. They're really questioning whether we should be going into some sort of fucking conflict when we're all gonna have to start working together, or the species, not one race or country or religion or fucking language. I'm talking the whole fucking species, guys, and pretty much maybe the rest of them on Earth. Too, because the other species, because they're going to depend on us, just like our little furry critters that we have for pets and stuff, and all the refuges we have for animals and everything. They're going to depend on us, the top mark on the food chain, to protect them, and to if we have to move them into some sort of ark or something like that. Keep this under 20 minutes. So yeah, you guys have a fucking great Memorial weekend. I wish I could put out a special stream this year, but I'll throw something together Monday. But I'll probably take you guys out to my dad's fucking grave right down the road here. That's what we'll do. Fuck it, we'll go play some fucking music and shit, and pour some fucking vodka on his grave or some shit. I got some moonshine. We'll pour a little bottle of moonshine on him for him. Fuck it, he'll like that. So y'all have a good night. I am retiring. I'm gonna post some more news and shit, and try and get a hold of these guys, or get them to get a hold of me. Peace out, motherfuckers.